Okay, so let's begin today's session. Sit in any comfortable pose and close your eyes. We will chant 3 times Om together. Take a deep breath in. Hands together in front of your heart. Now bend your head forward. Eyes while blinking. Namaste to everyone. Okay. So इसे alignment को learning style. So this is going to be an alignment class in which we are going to discuss about the posture, how we can get the maximum benefit to get there. All right. So it's not necessary to be flexible to get there into the posture. We have to just understand the alignment, proper alignment of how are we supposed to rotate.
It's getting stuck.
I'm really sorry for this unstable internet. Today hello. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
You're not audible to me. I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
And Rekha ji, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear both of you. But sometimes I think you are breaking off, but I can hear her.
Okay. That response, I'm keep on saying If I do not listen others, so we cannot discuss. All right. So this is your alignment class in which we are going to discuss about the. Okay, so how long have you been practicing yoga? Please let me know so that if you have any injury, then we'll also accordingly or do our posture in that manner. Yes, Rekha ji.
Just knees. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, just knees. Just knees.
Just
Just knees.
knees.
Just knees can get a little bit of, pain if you do like lots of exercise. Weighting, like taking heavy weight and things.
I'm really sorry for this. Let's begin short vinyasa flow. You can.
I think the internet is really slow. Couldn't hear properly.
You are breaking in between.
Now press your palms on the floor into tabletop. Now, as you inhale, lift your head up and then make an arch on your back. Look up high. Exhale, lower your head down, hump on your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, press your palms on the floor, head up to the cow. Exhale, head down, hump on your back to the cat. Inhale, lift your head up, make an arch. Exhale, head down, hump on your back. For the last time, inhale, head up. And then keep your spine straight. Now from there, we will do thread and needle. Stretch your right arm up over the head. Open up your chest, keep your hands in one line. Exhale, right hand underneath your left armpit. We will do thread and needle. And then stretch your left hand up over the head. And then hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, press your left hand on the floor. Reach your right arm up, open up your chest. And then exhale, right hand on the floor. Now, take your left hand up over the head, open up your chest, hands in one line. Exhale, swing your left hand underneath your right arm. And then stretch your right arm up over the head. And then twist your spine and hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Inhale, back to the center, stretch your arm. Exhale, back to the tabletop. Now lift your palms on the floor. Just look at here. Just lift your center of your palm and then chest up. And then look up high. For 3, 2, and 1. Now flatten your palms on the floor and then take your right leg back up in the air. Right leg up in the air. Grab your right leg with the left hand. And look front. Open up your chest and then look front. Very nice. And then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands on the floor. Left leg back up in the air. And then grab your left leg with your right hand. Pull your leg back, open up your chest and look front. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, both hands on the floor. Drop your left knee on the floor. So from here, we'll make a circle all the way around. Move your abdomen, squeeze, and then exhale. 1, 2, look front. 3, 4, and 5. Let's make that circle on the other side. 1, press your palms on the floor. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the center. Now tuck your toes under and then lean forward. Lean forward. Squeeze your tailbone in and keep leaning forward and hold. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, again lean forward, press your palms, squeeze your tailbone in and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, again back to the center. Exhale, again lean forward, press your palms, and then hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back. Now from here, just look at me here. Turn your right palm in. Turn your right palm in on the floor and grab your right thumb with the left hand. Grab your right thumb with the left hand and then move your hips back. Move your hips back and then look front. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to the center. On the other side, press your left hand and then grab your left thumb with your right hand. Move your hips back and look front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your hips down and sit up straight. So as it is your alignment class, we'll also discuss about the postures, how we are going to do. Okay. So now I think internet is stable. So please let me know about yourself, that how long have you been practicing? And if you have any injury, so we'll treat you in that manner. If you have scoliosis or back pain, what are the poses that we are going to do? They are going to help us out. Okay, accordingly we'll understand. Yes, Sitalji.
Yeah. Actually, I started yoga right now only. I never used to do yoga before. I'm always a gym person. So I used to weightlifting only.
No injury, everything is fine?
Yeah, no injury. But I never used to do yoga before. I'm doing it first time.
I think you need to just volume up yourself, like just increase the volume of your phone. It's very low.
Cool. Can you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah, better.
Okay. I said I never did yoga before. I always used to do the gym. And yoga, I'm doing it first time. So flexibility is less in me because of the weightlifting. But I know injuries.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to learn yoga in a proper manner.
Okay, then let's begin with the bend. We do have forward bend for the first posture. Okay, so do you know the forward bend? How do we do? Standing forward bend.
Standing like from the hip joint.
Yes,
without
hip joint.
rounding your
So this
back.
is your standing forward bend. This is your standing forward bend. So what are we going to do? How we are going to do this pose? And we are going to discuss. All right.
Okay.
So I just want to see how do you do this forward bend. If there is any problem, then I will let you know.
Okay.
Yes, good. And try to grab your toes with your both hands. Now completely bend down,
I can't straighten my
bend
legs
forward.
completely, then my round back
Just
gets
look down, low back pain. Yes. So you did it so well. See, what usually happens in the forward bend, main purpose of doing this forward bend is to have that extension or have that flexibility in your posterior group of muscles. Posterior group of muscles means your back muscles, your butt muscles, your hamstring, your calf all together. Okay, that is your posterior side. This is your anterior side. So the moment when you bend forward in the forward bend, you just need to bring that all awareness on your spine, because what we usually do in this forward bend, you did so well, there was no problem in there. But mainly what do? We just try to bend forward when we do not have flexibility over here on our lumbar region, on our butts. We just trying to bend down, bend that. So this is not going to give you any benefit to hold there into this posture. Okay. So if you're just looking for that flexibility over here in your shape, then it is fine. But if you want to have that extension all the way around here on your butt, on your lower back, all together, and keep touch on your thigh. Okay, this is going to strengthen your lower back, and then keep your hands on the floor, and then pull up your chest, roll your shoulders back, and then reach your hips high. Okay. So, and one more, the tendency of our legs when we are bending forward, that should be rotated inward. Like when you're bending forward, you have to rotate your legs inward. If you're rotating your leg outward, then you can never do forward bend. And maybe that is the reason we do have that pelvic impingement or that hip impingement. Sometimes we do have that, that pain travels all the way around in your leg. That is called sciatica pain. So that is why we are not supposed to rotate our legs outward. We are supposed to rotate that leg inward and press your heels on the floor and try to create the space in your pelvic girdle. Okay. So this is how we are going to do.
So,
If
is it taking the hip? What I'm doing is I'm taking my hip back first, and then bending from my lower back, then my chest, followed by my head. This is what I'm doing right now.
yeah, you did it so well. Like your abdomen was touched on your thighs, your spine were all the way straight. It was not, you were not making any hump on your back. I think you have already learned this forward bend.
No, I haven't learned
No,
it. No,
no,
but my legs are not straight.
your
My
legs are not straight. See, it's fine.
bend.
In the beginning, we are going to stretch like in the sequence. First, we will stretch our spine, then our butts, then our hamstring. Do not directly jump into your hamstring, otherwise you may get into injury.
Okay, so it will take time to
Yeah, it
straighten
will
up my
also take
legs
time.
and reaching my palms on the ground. Right now, it's
I
happening
cannot
only.
hear you properly. You just need to increase your volume.
It's full actually. I don't know why.
It's full.
Yeah, I'm just showing you my palms are also not touching on the ground properly. I need to bend my knees a lot.
What she said was, she's bending a lot when her palm is on the floor. That's what she said.
Okay. So in the beginning, if you do not have enough flexibility in your hamstring or on your butts, that is
Correct.
why like you are bending your legs. But do not try to extend your legs. If you're extending your legs, then we don't need that, sudden stretch. We just need to have that stretch gradually.
Okay,
Just
fine.
underneath. Okay.
Okay.
So you have nice tension on your spine. Work on your hips, because ultimately your lower back muscles, hip muscles, and your hamstring, they are together.
Okay.
Okay. And one more tendency we do have in our hamstring, that on our muscle, that if this is your muscle till here, here, and here, so your muscle will not stretch from the origin point. It will always stretch from the insertion point. Like if you are bending forward, you may have that stretch only on your back of your knee, right? Not in your middle hamstring, not on your upper hamstring.
Yes.
It usually comes in of your knee. Okay, this is the tendency of our muscle, that is going to be stretched from the insertion point, not from the origin point. Okay, so try to bend your leg and then slowly, gradually try to extend them. Do not need to extend them all the way straight and then bending forward deep into the posture. Always remember to stretch your first spine, then your butts. See, the moment when you're bending forward, you have to always rotate your legs inward. So let's do it one more time. Just sit, come up on the forward bend. No, this side, that side. Look at side, to the side. Yes. Now bend forward. See, from here, what you need to do, press your heel on the floor and rotate your hips inward. Try to rotate your hips inward and feel that extension on the outer hip. Yes. Feel the extension here on your outer hip. Okay, in your glutes maximus, minimus, and medius. And look front, do not make hum. Look front, chest open, keep on opening, very nice. And place your hands in on the floor. And then look front again. No need to flatten your palms. You can make a cup of finger with your both hands. Keep on looking forward and pull your chest up. Yes, keep on, very right. See, one more thing, what happens in this pose, if you're bending forward, the gravity pulling you down, but the moment when you raise this action, you will have extension on your spine. So that we need to sustain all the time. Okay, if you're just going, if you're following your gravitational force, then you will not have extension. If you are resisting that action, then you will have extension on your spine. Extension means backward bend, flexion means forward bend. Okay, the gravity is pulling you down. This is flexing your spine, but when you are resisting that action, it is going to extend. The moment when you extend, you're going to get lengthen through your spine. Okay, so that is why we are always supposed to touch our abdomen in the beginning, then your chest, then drop your head down. No need to extend your leg in the beginning. Then, like once you are practicing for a long period of time, then you can extend, then you can go deeper into the posture. Okay, so what are the benefits of this posture? Any idea?
No idea.
Circulation towards head.
This is going to like increase your blood flow on your upper body. And it is also good for losing your fat, belly fat. But who are not supposed to do this? Like, what are the contraindications of this posture?
Who has low BP problem?
Who has lower back pain,
And
like
low
slip disc or herniated disc. Herniated slip discs are something like when your synovial fluid that comes out from your vertebra. That is your herniated and slip disc. Okay, but you have lordosis. If you have lordosis, what happens in your lordosis? You make arch on your back, and then your head start to tilt forward. That is your lordosis. That usually comes in your. That usually comes here on your lumbar region and your cervical. You have lordosis here. Okay, if you have lordosis, then we are going to forward bend. If you have kyphosis means when you are making up on your back. This is your kyphosis. If you have kyphosis, now we will not do forward bend. We will try to extend our. See, you can do halfway lookup, but not forward bend. You can do back bend, but not forward bend. Okay.
So kyphosis means back bend.
Kyphosis means when you have this hump on your back.
Okay.
So this problem is called kyphosis. Okay, Rekha ji?
Yeah. So we can't do forward bend or backward bend.
See, when you have kyphosis, when you are making hump on your back, if you are trying to bend forward, now see, this is going to be very hard for them to extend. So they are supposed to do back bends, like little back bends like cobra poses, bridge poses, or other poses like you can use block underneath your upper back and then hold there for as long as you want. So this type of back bend we are going to do.
So kyphosis, like the people who we will be able to understand, they have a hump on the back, or just you need to ask them.
Yes, yes, yes. So whoever has this hump on their upper thoracic region, this part, like you may have seen many people, they make hump on their back and then forward.
Yeah.
Mostly who are working on the table or who are working on the computer. Yes,
Okay.
Sital.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I was into IT profession, so I was having a little bit of hunch at my back. Like if I sit normal, like
Mhm.
I need to sit like this.
So this is natural arch. So no worry about it. This is natural. When you can also see in me. If you are humping on your back, you will have this hump. This is natural. It's no worry about this. Okay.
So whoever has got back problem can't do this exercise.
See, back problem. There are different back problem. First is your lower back problem. If you have lower back problem, like if you have lordosis, in lower back we do have 3 or 4 types of problem. Like lordosis. Lordosis means when you are making deep curve on your lower back. You may have seen people who has this anterior pelvic tilt, like they are tilting their hip forward.
Yeah, yeah.
This is your lordosis on their
Lordosis.
lumbar region.
Okay.
And we have slip disc, we have herniated disc, we have bulging disc, and sciatica pain too. Okay, these are the problems. First, lordosis, when you are making deep curve on your back, that is your lordosis. Second, slip disc. You may have heard this slip disc, right? Have you heard this before? Slip disc?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what happens in your slip disc? When your vertebrae, in between your vertebrae, we do have fluid that is called synovial fluid. It works as a as a rubber or as a sponge that absorb all the pressure of your vertebra, all the pressure when you're jumping down on the floor or jumping from the stair. At the time that synovial fluid that works as a rubber
Cushion.
or sponge. See, when that synovial fluid start to come out from its place, that fluid, then when it start to come out from its place, it start to pinch your nerve. Due to it, we have pain on lower back. So that is your herniated disc or slip disc. And other, we have sciatica pain. Again, sciatica pain. Why does this happen? Sciatica is your nerve. Okay, sciatica is your nerve, name of your nerve. Okay, so that start from your lower back. Okay, when that fluid start to come from your that its place, then it start to pinch your sciatica nerve again. When it pinch your sciatica nerve, then your that pain travels through your leg.
What do you
That
mean
is
by pinch?
hmm?
What do you mean by pinch? It's like bone hitting the nerve.
That's going to push. That going to push that nerve.
So you mean the bone going to push the nerve or
Not bone.
fluid?
That liquid.
Fluid. Okay.
That fluid.
Okay.
That fluid is going to pinch that nerve
Okay.
or going to compress that nerve. Because of that compression, the blood does not flow fluidly.
Okay.
Okay, so how, see, when you have already, like when you are creating a space, too much space in between your vertebrae, that is why it start to come out. Okay, so if you have already slip disc means when it's this fluid is coming up again, it's in your spine. Like if doing you are doing forward bend, going to create space in vertebrae. See, we are doing back bend, we are going to squeeze them together. So that is why for this herniated disc or this slip disc, we are supposed to do back bends, not deep back bend. It's more like little back bends, not forward bends. We will not do forward bend, neither deep back bend. We will do only slight back bend, like bridge pose, cobra pose, like baby cobra pose, or other poses. Do you remember any pose, other pose? You can also, we can do locust pose or sphinx pose. So these are the poses that we can apply or do.
Sir, then these
And
people can't do sun salutation.
people can't do sun salutation.
Like second,
Yeah, they can do little back bend, like they can take their hands up. They cannot completely bend forward. If they are bending forward, they have to always extend their spine. See, if you're bending completely forward, what is going to happen? Now I'm creating space in my vertebrae, right? So I'm going to avoid this posture. Instead, I will do this pose, half Piruka. Now I'm not creating space, I'm squeezing my back muscles, I'm squeezing my vertebrae together. Understand? So the moment when you're doing half Piruka, you are engaged with your lower back muscle, but when you're doing forward bend, now I'm not engaged with my lower back. Okay, so we will avoid forward bend, complete forward bend, but after look up is going to give you benefit. And then right leg back, Asana. Here, I'm not extending my spine. And then left leg back for the mountain. Knees chest in on the floor. Inhale, cobra. This is your cobra pose. No need to come all the way up. You have to always bend your elbow. And again, mountain. Left leg forward, and then again right leg forward. But do not bend forward after look up. Instead, and then inhale all the way, come up, stretch your arms, exhale, join your hands together.
Sir, whoever has a tailbone problem.
Sheetalji, I cannot hear you.
Those people can do forward bending.
Rekhaji, can you hear?
Yeah. Can you tell once again? I will repeat that to him.
If people has a tailbone problem, then those people can do the forward bending.
She's asking the people who has got tailbone problem. Can they bend forward?
Yeah, tailbone problem again. Do you have tailbone problem?
No, one of my.
See, when you're sitting long, then we usually have this tailbone problem. See, one more thing. See, we do have anterior pelvic tilt, posterior pelvic tilt. This is your anterior pelvic tilt. This is your posterior pelvic tilt. Okay. So when you're moving your hips forward, and you're sitting up, now again you will have tailbone problem. It means your hip flexor muscle, they are pulling you down like this. They are very tight, but your hip muscle does not have strength. If you had strength over here, it is going to move back and then be into the ideal position of its. Right? So this is called anterior pelvic tilt when your hip is tilting forward. When you are moving your hip backward, that is your posterior pelvic tilt. Okay. So maybe your hip flexors are very tight. Hip flexors are here. These are your hip flexors. When they become tight, and then it's going to pull you down, and you will make arch on your back. Okay. So it means we are going to work on that flexibility over here on our hip flexor and strengthen our butts. Did you understand what we're doing here?
No, my question is, can you able to hear me?
You tell, I will tell him.
Oh my God. Sorry. My question is, if someone has a tailbone problem, like someone is fallen down on the in the bathroom and they have a tailbone problem, but now they are in a recovery stage and they are mostly recovered 80%. So then those people can do the forward bending or not?
Somebody who has got fallen down, and so the person has got a tailbone problem because of the accident, and the person is recovering at the moment. So can she do the forward bending at the moment?
No. They are not supposed to do forward bends.
Okay.
When forward bend, your tailbone start to lift up. Okay. So forward bend is avoided for those.
Okay. So the third position is okay for them. Whichever you told earlier. This position.
See, when you're bending forward, again your tailbone is going to lift it. Okay, so that is why we are not supposed to do forward bend. Instead, it we so that where we are going to strengthen our lower back muscles only.
Okay.
Yes, Sitaji. Got it? Okay.
Okay. So what
Yes,
is
Rekha ji,
yoga
now
called?
you are. What do we?
No, you showed the yoga pose now, just before. So
Okay,
what is it
cobra
called?
pose. Cobra pose. This is your cobra pose or bhujangasana. Do this. Like your hands are on the floor. You lift your chest up. This is your cobra pose. When you're dropping your forearms on the floor.
Yeah.
When you're dropping your forearms on the floor, this is your speed pose. Cobra pose is like this. You don't need to lift. Not like this. You just need to bend your elbows and look front.
So
This is
that's
your
cobra.
speed.
Okay.
Another posture we do have, bridge pose. You just need to grab your knees, and then reach your hips up. This is your bridge pose. Okay, these are the poses that we can do. This is going to strengthen lower back. If whatever problem you have got in your lower back, you can all try to strengthen your lower back, because the all over body weight that is compiled through your lower back. All right. So most of the maximum body weight we usually have in our lower back. So we need to just strengthen your lower back in a day at least.
Did you say cobra pose and beach pose?
Bridge pose, yes.
Breach or beach?
Yeah, BRIDGE.
BRIGE. Okay. Bridge. Okay.
If you search on Google like strengthening your lower back, you will find so many postures.
Okay.
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 So wherever you are engaging your lower back muscle, you are going to strengthen your muscles around there. Okay. So whenever you're squeezing your butts, again you are going to strengthen your butts. Okay. So like squats, again that is going to strengthen your butts and lower back too. Whenever you're doing any forward bend, make sure you're making that extension on your lower back, you're engaging your lower back, then again you are going to strengthen your lower back. Okay. No need to get deeper into the posture. Hold wherever you feel like is going to be comfortable or is going to be perfect. If you're going deeper into the posture, you may get a miss. You won't have any benefit of doing that.
Okay. I think it's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yeah.
So this we'll chant 1 Om followed by 3 Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Shanti. Join your hands together. Bend your head forward. Now open your eyes while blinking. Namaste to everyone. Bye bye. Enjoy your evening.
Thank
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.